know your colours.
Welcome back to the Heart Sapphire Series for 2022, coming to you today live from Nissan Arena. It's round 7, game number 4. It's a 6 o'clock start, and we've got an absolute belter of a game to finish around. It's QUT Netball. They're 2-3, sitting in 5th place, taking on the USQ Jets, who are sneakily climbing the ladder. They're currently 4-2, sitting in 3rd place. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Kel Harrison. This shapes as a pretty big game, Kel.
Yeah, this one is definitely game of the round, I think. Yeah.
So it is indeed. Now, we say the QUT Netball were in 5th, but they do have a game in hand. Last night's game got postponed, so they have a game in hand when they take the Rays on next time. So the last time these two teams met, and this is why it promises so much, round 11, 26th of June last year, QUT 53, Jets 52. It was a great game. Head-to-head, they've only played twice, and it's tied at 1 apiece. So I am really looking forward to this one. So we've been handed the lineups. They are subject to late changes because the teams did play yesterday, so I think a lot of the teams are seeing how their teams pull up after the warm-up. But we've been given the sheet. QUT Netball, we start with Alicia Adams at goal shooter, Hannah Osage at goal attack, Keisha Grant wing attack, Helena Veve is the captain and centre. Chloe Littleton was scheduled to miss yesterday's game. She comes into this one and is at wing defence. Danielle Taylor goal defence, and Lily Gribble is the goalkeeper. That leaves a bench of Maddie Grant, Madison Davies, and Isabel Shearer. Coached by Paula Stewart, Caitlin Nevins is a specialist coach. This scholarship coach is Ricky Dodd, and they are managed by Nora Missa. USQ Jets, the team, the big out for them, of course, is Elsa Sandholt. She's on duty with the Firebirds. Sorry, not Elsa Sandholt. I did that too far too long. Asher Evan.
Asher Evan.
Elsa Sandholt is there at shooter. Lily Covey goal attack. Jess Lagaya is wing attack. Brooke Hams is the centre. Maddie Ridley the wing attack. Sinead Grant is the goal defence. And Siobhan Sherlock, captain and goalkeeper. Leaves a bench of Tiani Fennell, who played most of yesterday's game. She's now swapped with Lily Covey, Hannah Barretto, and a new player to us, Claire Iongi, and she comes in, we assume she's the reserve defender. So, not sure about Claire Iongi. Do you know anything there?
No, I don't know Claire from any netball, so yep.
We'll see how she goes. Coached by Joe Morgan, assistant Tracy Bruce, and Liz Shaw, the manager. So the umpires for this one are Nicholas Stevens and Jess Lakeman, and the reserve umpire is, of course, James Matthews. So this game really, it's hard to pick who's going to win this one, Kel. Like
yeah.
QUT, they dropped their first 3. They fought back with 2. They got Alicia Adams back. She's their target. And I guess it comes down to how Sherlaw probably on Adams. That's going to be a tough ask. That's Sherlaw right in the middle of your screen there with the white ribbon in her hair. And
yeah.
She's actually wearing the GD bib, so there might have been a late change there as well. She might go to GD by the looks of it. And Grant might be the keeper. So who do you pick? Why? How much the margin?
How much by? Yes.
What are you telling me?
I've been looking forward to this game, actually, because it's crucial for both teams just in ladder positioning. I guess we'll get to that a little bit later. But, yeah, for me, I think the Jets, I think they're going to continue their streak and come through and win by about, in the single digits, I think by 7.
So Ash Irvin in the background there in the purple shirt. So she, of course, travelled with them to Perth for that great win last night. And didn't take the court, but probably didn't get back in time to play this one. So straight away, Alita Veve gets hands over the ball. So you've gone the Jets by 7.
I have, yeah.
Ooh, they are playing well. I'm going to go with QUT. I reckon the game off not playing last night will help them. So I'm going to say QUT by a dozen. And I've been on form today. I've picked 2 out of 2 so far. And got
well, you picked the
margins.
last one by a dozen.
Got
So
the
was the last one?
perfectly, yep. So back it goes. Q2 get the first. Veve with the ball. I see we've had some late changes by the looks of it. And it is in the end of the goalkeeper for the Jets has changed. I'm not sure who that is. It's not Isabel Shearer, so it's a player that we don't know. We haven't been handed that name in the sheet. Oh, my apologies. That would be Claire Iongi. Yeah, so she gets the start.
Yes.
So I Googled her just as we were talking. It says she's been in the Giants development program, so she's come up here and now she's with the Jets and gets the start. Tiani Fennell has also got the start over Lily Cubby.
Yep, and I believe we've got Lagaya in centre.
And Lagaia's gone to centre.
Yeah, so a lot of changes from our original.
It's understandable. Like they played yesterday, and different players pull up differently after the game. So
and we do get the team lists early as well. So.
And that one there doesn't find Sandholt. So it's 1-1 early stages. Ball back with QT. They're bringing the ball down the court. So interesting that Iongi has just come straight into the side. Bring the ball down the court. Looks like there's a change at wing defence for QT as well. I think that's Maddie Davies at wing defence. So the change is coming thick and fast at the moment. That's the key there. Alicia Adams, she missed a shot, but the ball comes off.
Uncharacteristic for her to miss from there.
Iongi, Lesage really found her feet last week. She was quite brilliant in their win last week. And it was pleasing to see she's had the yips a little bit with the shot.
Yeah.
But this young player with heaps of potential certainly delivered last week when they took on the Rays. That was postponed last night, my apologies. The Jets and the Tigers last week played. The Jets won that one by 9. So QT get out early. They lead this one 3-1. Hams in the corner, finds Lagaia. Fennell backspace. She shoots left-handed, nothing but net.
Really nice, high extension of the arm and the flick at the end.
So, speed through the middle for the QUT side. They get it to Adams. Adams, the #1 shooter in the league last year by percentage. Volume was Charlie Bell.
Just the way she handles that ball, just one-handed, brings it around. It's just,
It's like the Statue of Liberty. I said she should be the new logo. You know what I mean? The way she holds that ball is impressive. And it's, one-handed. I think not many other players in the league could do that. And Grant picks off an intercept. And Lesage got pickpocketed by Sherlaw by contact. So back with QUT. They lead this one early, 3-2. Lesage gets hit in the air. Swings it to the corner. Playing risky netball at the moment. Ridley had a crack at that one.
Well, it was great hands over by Iongi, which really pushed that ball high.
Sage in super shot range, shoots long, can't get it in. Ball stays in through Adams, and they're in transition here, the Green Machine, as they bring it down the court. Long ball.
Oh, Danielle Taylor.
We talk about it every week. They kick it out to Davies. Plenty of speed to burn there. There's the Ferrari, Veve through the middle. Adams. A loose ball here, knocked out by Iongi.
Adams just taking a little while to get settled in with her shots.
It is indeed. We'll have a restart here through Lesage. Wants the ball back, doesn't get it. Drives the front. It's open for Adams. They don't see her. And Lesage again misses. And we've got a contact call here on Iongi. And Lesage looking to get us to count open. She gets it going now. So 4-2. It took a while, but QUT, they lead it by 2. 10.5 to play first quarter. Jets. Now, we know the Jets, if they're close, they have great second halves. They've proven it time and time again, even as late as yesterday. They really pulled away in the last part of the game. And they've come back a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm not sure you want to let that happen, though, with a side like QUT.
Yes, this is true. So Sandholt gets the ball, steps in, gives it off to Fennell. And she passes off to Sandholt. Oh, dribble. That to me is the key matchup because Gribble, her hang time in the air, she can match it in height with Sandholt in elevation.
And she does extremely well against a holding shooter.
She does. Yeah. And Sandholt, she's got an unusual hold, but she does like to hold the backspace, as we've commented many times. So, brilliant pass there at pace to Lesage. She gets, again, hits the back of the ring. The ball falls away of the Jets through Sherlaw.
Jets' defence are incredibly strong on those rebounds. Getting the tips up
surely
there.
held ball it is. Yeah. Nowhere to go. Her entire team ran away from her. And Hams indicates that wants them to come forward. So the ball goes back to QUT. They're maintaining this narrow lead at the moment. We've played 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Long ball. Lesage. Oh, she can't handle it. Probably should have pulled that in. No defensive pressure. So back with the Jets, the Green Machine. Charlotte working with this new player we know not a lot about, Iongi. Looks down, finds Hams. Hams, a lot of work yesterday. Still nowhere to go. This time the drive's on, timing out a little bit, but Lesage gets the ball. Fennell under the tightness of Taylor. Gribble trying to get around. Nice hold there by Sandholt.
Yes, and she does really well at directing her players where she wants the ball.
So, at the moment, it's with the Green Machine. Hams looks in for all. It's in the air. Taylor gets up, gets a hand on it. Still with the Jet side. So USQ Jets, 4 apiece. It's been a low scorer. We've played 7 minutes. We've only had 8 goals. Where'd the ball go? It's like, where's Wally? So, there it is. So Laguerre will get us going again. Nice dodge there from Fennell. And we have a contact call on Laguerre. She made contact with Veve. Grant down the court. And we've got a push-off here. So Lesage caught for a push-off. Gives up the ball while it's in possession, the QUT side. Hams still looking for someone to come forward. Has to go back. Now they're all very close. Veve gets the ball, gets a hand on it, keeps it in. Brilliant play by her. Lesage throws it unnecessarily to Adams, who wasn't free. And the ball goes into the corporate boxes. And somehow they managed to get that back. And no mistake there. QUT now, they lead it by 1, 5-4. Ave kicks it out Lesage. This time, that's a much better pass. Nice control.
Now they're now starting to find their groove and get their passing into Adams, and she's hitting her goals now. So
6-4. Adams. Are you going to be on Adams' watch? Will she get to 50 today?
Maybe.
A couple of weeks ago, she got to 44, I think it was. And Coach Stewart took her off, disappointing that. So turnover here, hands in, falls away of the QUT side. Getting a little bit of a run on here, looking for 3 straight. They own the Mizuno momentum at the moment. The Ferrari, nowhere to go, has to go back. And as we say, Kelly, you give it back, you get it back.
You get it back.
Lesage, nice baseline drive. Needs a confidence-boosting shot. Doesn't get it again, but
the rebound,
Adams gets the rebound. And the score, 7-4, 3 straight now to the QUT side. It's not the prettiest netball we've seen, Kel.
No, and we've seen that a lot today from all of the teams, you know. I mean, QUT, that they haven't played as yet this weekend, but a lot of the teams are, you know, fatigued this week, this round.
From playing yesterday, QUT, they did have to fly up to town.
Yeah, they had some travel.
So they did a bit of, you know, just a lazy 3,000 kilometres. So 4 straight to them now. They lead at 8-4. So they're building into something here. Jets need to break this Mizuno momentum. Hams with the ball, looks in, finds Sandholt. Steps in, shoots, scores. There's your Mizuno momentum shift. 5.5 to play. Quick take there by the Ferrari. And Lesage, a nice pass to Adams. That was beautifully weighted. Came from up high, and Adams pays it with a goal. Nice play there by the QUT side.
Beautiful goal and beautiful, work down the court.
So the Green Machine, they've got the ball now. Look down into the pocket. Contact call here on Hams. Davies out of play. Haven't seen a lot of Davies on this trip, and it's a held ball.
Held ball.
Nice work there, Taylor, Gribble and Veve. It was 4-on-3.
It's unfortunate because you had Lagaya sitting over the other side of the circle by herself, so...
You did, Lagaya, exactly. She was there. And it's back with QT now. So Grant pulls that in. Veve looks in. Unfortunately, miscommunication.
Well left by Sherlock.
No Jets hand on that. So back through Ridley. Ridley at wing defence today. She's been at centre. Again, long ball. No, not on. Has to go to Hams. Does a nice drive through the middle channel. Fennell. Hardest working with Colac, I reckon. She covers kilometres. This time Gribble out of play. So Fennell passes it back. That brings Gribble back into play and it opens up nicely. Nice play by the Jets. And Sandholt makes no mistake. 9-6, 3:55 to play, Kel.
Yes.
Oh, loose hands here. Oh, Veve can't handle it. A pass from Grant. Long ball down. Fennell has to go back. And we've got an obstruction called here. Veve out of play. Lagaya. So Lily Cubby played exactly 3:38 yesterday. She came on in the last 3:38. Hasn't started again.
Yeah.
You think she'll come on? She'll have to feature at some stage. She's been nice and fresh. Maybe they're going to try and burn the QUT side in the second half.
Yeah, that's possibly the strategy.
Don't forget, if you want to be part of the broadcast, you can through the Heart Sapphire Series Facebook page. You can drop us a comment. And we've got a bib on the floor. That pesky Velcro. Goes on to Sandholtz.
Jets bibs. That's what it is. That's what happened yesterday.
Fair enough. So, back with the side from QUT. They're in the bright orange.
Oh, great. Come through by Iongi.
So, well, obviously,
that was amazing.
He's a pretty good player.
Yes.
Judging by what we just saw. We don't know much about her, but we saw it there.
What we see, we like.
So, it's 9-8 at the moment. The Jets fought back. They were 4 down.
Gribble.
Had the front position. It still goes away with Sandholt. This for the tying goal. Fennell gets the tie. It's 9 apiece, Kel. 2:26 to play in the first. QT, they've just turned it over a little bit loosely at the moment. Ball comes in to Fennell. She has to kick it back out. It opens up for Sandholt, but Gribble gets a handy and contact call from the umpire.
A little bit of hand-holding going on there.
Bit of hand-holding.
Yes.
That's romantic. So,
probably not on the netball court.
Going for a walk on the beach. So back it goes. Lesage fires it across. Taylor and Davies working there between themselves at the moment. Still nowhere to go.
This is great defence by the Jets, just shutting down every option.
Grant, they're being very patient though, QUT, not forcing it in. Veve, when she look in, she does. She goes long, and what a pass. Finds the very tall Alicia Adams. And she breaks the Mizuno momentum and makes the game 10 apiece. Kel, we might be having another close one here.
Yeah. We've said that a few games, but yeah, I think this one's going to...
It's not good for my blood pressure. Backspace, Sandholt can't hold it. Lily Gribble, 1:18 to play. She gets us going quickly. Davies wants it, gets it, looks down, finds Lesage. Lesage looked like she was throwing a grenade there. Threw it up like a real roundhouse sort of pass. They can't
just
connect
lose
with
it. I think they were
Adams.
trying to move the ball there to get the one, and then it was their centre pass to follow up.
So throwing into Lagaya. See the QUT bench warming up there.
They're doing the two-step
indeed.
dance.
Great intercept there. Maddie Davies pulls that in. So that's what QUT needed. Adams held high, as is Lesage. They're both being held very high in the circle. Shulu out of play here. And another missed shot there by Hannah Lesage. This is what we saw in the first couple of weeks. Had a brilliant game the last time we saw her.
Yeah, I guess she just needs to work on that consistency, and I think, yeah, both goal attacks for QUT.
She's a young player. It might take some time. Immense talent. It's with the Jet side at the moment. Fennell had the ball up high, brought it back down for the release. Nice pass there. Gribble comes around. Sorry, that's Taylor comes around, gets called for the contact. So Gribble. So the siren's gone. We're at 10-all. Shot after the siren. And oh no, Gribble contacts. That bought him an extra metre. Tony Fennell shoots and scores. So after the siren, they get goal number 11. They lead it by 1. QUT was out by as much as 4, and the Jets fight back, and they've got the margin back to 1-goal lead, Kel. Pretty interesting first quarter. Yeah,
so QUT, I think, just started off a little bit shaky there with their shooting in the ring and missed quite a few shots. So, you know, but that came around towards the end of the quarter, and yeah, we're in for a great match.
So first quarter comes to an end. We've got to pay some bills, Kel, so we'll be straight back after these messages.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in the game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
Growing up in North Queensland, I didn't really know what I wanted to become. I just knew it involved empowering my people.
Hi, I'm Kat Durante and I'm studying a Law and Business double degree here at QUT.
I chose QUT for the real-world learning and global experiences. QUT helped me prepare for a paid internship while I'm still studying.
Life is busy, but it's good.
My heart is set on becoming a human rights lawyer, and QUT is helping me get there.
Welcome back to the Heart Sapphire Series for 2022. It's the last game, Game 4 in Round 7. At the end of this, we are exactly halfway through the competition, and we've got a great way to finish out the first block of games, the first 7 rounds. It's QUT Netball taking on USQ Jets, and after an early lead to QUT Netball, the Jets have come roaring back into this one, and they now lead up by 1. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by Kel Harrison. Kel, we thought that QUT were going to pull away with it, but no. The Jets have fought back.
I think the Jets are here to play, and they know how important this game is for them to get the win, so I think they've come out with the right mindset at this point.
Let's talk table. You mentioned the table just then, or you said important win.
Yes.
If the Jets win this, they're currently sitting in 3rd. They've played 6, won 4, lost 2. They're at 273 for 275 against, so a percentage of 99. If they win this, they'll go from 16 to 20 points. And if they win by, we estimate, by about 15, they'll actually jump in front of the Titans, who are currently in 2nd. So the ladder looks like this. Cougars 1, 26. Titans 2, 20. USQ Jets 3 at 16. And USC Thunder 4 on their 14. Then you've got 5th place Mendy Rays on 12. 2 teams on 8. That's QUT and Tigers. Don't forget Rays and Tigers have a game in hand. Sorry, Rays and QUT have a game in hand.
Yeah, so, yes.
Back with the green machine. They've turned it over straight off the centre pass to the QUT side. Join us on the Facebook page. Drop us a comment. Tell us what you're thinking of the game so far. Let us know where you're watching from. That was a loose pass there from Hams. Up and over, and Lily Gribble, the best hang time in the game, was able to pull it in. So Taylor and Gribble working it down. We've had a change at wing defence. That looks like Littleland's come on. She's come on at wing defence. Davies to the bench.
Yep. Oh.
Sherlaw had it with 2 hands. Couldn't hang on to it.
She won't be happy with herself about that one.
So lots of people watching. Lots of coaches watching. Lynch, Megan Lynch from the Wildcats. Greenie's watching. Tracy Jeans-Fraser, former Jets super coach. And many others. Camille Dowling and many others watching with us.
And our other commentator, Joel.
Billy, birthday yesterday. So, and the ball comes out again and stays with the Jets, the Green Machine. The guy gets us underway. Fennell, she's done a ton of work today and, of course, yesterday played all but 3 minutes. Sandholt, nothing but net. Gets the lead back to 1, 12-11. We're in a ding-dong battle. There's a couple of teams in this competition don't like pulling away. Jets, they like to keep it close and come over the top.
They like a close game and like the pressure.
Hope you're enjoying it and our coverage through Facebook and YouTube. Of course, we have many games on KO, our broadcasting partner for this 2022 season. And we thank you for continuing to support this great competition, the premium competition in Queensland netball. So back it goes, long pass here.
Oh, good hands, Veve.
So the Ferrari, she's in offensive mode now. I reckon at times she's probably one of the best wing defenders you'd ever see, Veve.
Yeah.
So the ladies in orange swing it down. Long ball there. Lesage fires again.
Oh,
Iongi got up and got a hand on it. So they're double teaming the shooter in Adams. They've got nowhere to go. Eventually she throws it to the ball girl. And it's back with the Jets.
That was really smart play by the defenders. You know, Veve just faked one way, but they still stayed with Adams. I think they're taking their chances on Lesage.
Yeah, you think that's the plan?
Yeah.
Like give the ball to Lesage, put the pressure on her for the shot. So it's a dangerous tactic because if she lights up, it's game over.
Yes, once she gets her eye in.
So ball a little bit loose at the moment. It's picked up by QUT here. We're in transition now. Littleton wants it, doesn't get it, goes to Grant instead. Grant looks down, finds Lesage, the quick release, probably too quick, hit the ring, and we had an offside call. That was a lucky break for QUT.
Oh.
Again, not the best pass to Grant. Was it a replay, Kel?
I thought that might have been a replay.
Lesage shoots, she scores.
It's such a weird rule, though, you know, it's like it's open for interpretation, you know.
It's all about control, isn't it?
Yes, but sometimes when you think people don't have control and then they get called for it, and other times the other way, so.
So while we've been watching, Maddie Ridley pick that one off, gets the turnover, so the Jets down by 1, have a chance to tie it here. Brookie Hams with the ball, nowhere to go, has to go back. Maguire, back to Hams, they've gone nowhere. Now to space, again, a round arm pass works well for them. And Elsa Sandholt makes no mistake, and we're tied at 13s. It's unlucky for some. Long ball down, Brooke Hams into the pocket, fires a beautiful pass into Elsie Sandholt, doesn't want to take it. This time it falls to Fennell, and Gribble caught for the obstruction.
You know, we'll talk about the way that Sandholt holds on the player, but she actually changes up her hold. She's got like about four different types of holds going on.
It's not a bad repertoire.
Yeah, it makes it very difficult for the likes of, you know, Gribble.
Call it Sandhold, not Sandholt.
Maybe.
So back it goes. QT in possession. They trail this one by 1. 14-13. We earmarked this is going to be a close one, and it is indeed. So we've got an obstruction call here on Maguire. Sage wants it. Oh, Sherlaw nearly got around. The delayed pass made it a contest. And the ball goes in for Alicia Adams. So 14 apiece, 10 to play. Back it goes, long pass. Oh, contact call here. Timing not right there by Littleland. So Littleland would have missed yesterday's game if it wasn't postponed. But she's back today. That's great news for the QUT side.
It's quite a low-scoring game at the moment.
Oh, the defensive pressure is everywhere. Sandholt missed that completely. It falls away at Taylor. She gets us going for the transition for the QUT side. They have to reset here. A guy contesting that with Veve.
Yes.
It's a nice matchup today. Long ball in. Adams one-handed plucks it in. Steps in, shoots, and scores. Brilliant play by QUT. Alicia Adams, casual as you like.
Just cool as anything.
So, back it goes.
Cool Hand Adams.
Cool Hand Adams.
Yeah. Isn't that like the old Western movie? The old Western movies? Cool Hand Luke?
Oh, Cool Hand Luke. Right, I got you. Didn't know
You're
the
with me?
reference
You're
there.
with
I'm
me
sorry.
now?
I'm not that old, my dear. So, but thank you for aging me 35 years. So back it goes. Jets with the ball. Ridley in the pocket. Has to go long. Lagai, will she chase it down? She does. She's got speed to burn. Sorry. And this defence from both sides. Every ball is contested. Hands over everywhere. Again, Fennell goes back. Hams. They're looking, both teams deciding to double team the shooters at the moment.
Yes.
Sandholt can't get clear space. Fennell's going to have to do a lot of work. She does anyway, but even more than usual.
Yeah.
Backspace. And we've got a bib on the floor, I feel. We do.
Is it a Jets bib? It's a Jets bib.
There'll be emails will be written for that comment.
No, that's fine.
So Sandholt shoots and
It's
scores.
just, you know, some of them, it's just, you get the dodgy Velcro.
And now we've got a break. All
Oh,
the coaches watching have just groaned in unison because they are coach killers.
yeah.
So, and there's a lot of coaches watching according to the feed that I'm seeing right here. So, a chance to go 2 up. They give it away. The Sage just rushing her passes. She's failing to connect. We saw a little bit of that last game, but more than often it works. So, probably encouraged by that. So, the Jets with the ball. The guy bringing it down. Hams. They can't find the shooters at the moment. Hams looking to load up. She does. And again, it was a high-risk pass. Sandholt had not a lot of space to work in there. And Gribble and Taylor doing a great job on her at the moment. That pass goes out in the full. And we call time because it's gone into the grandstand.
It's a lot of loose ball play happening at the moment, but, you know, you have to put it down. The defence of both teams are bringing it, so there's really not a lot of options happening.
The defence has been brought. And the Jets working hard. Lagai with it at the moment. Sandholt high. Fennell shooting from range. Inside super shot range. Misses. And the ball is still with the Jets. Taylor must have got a hand on it last. So Fennell gets us underway again. Fakes to the roof. Oh, brilliant play by Litherland. Read that like a John Grisham book, that one. So Ridley back at you.
At the other end.
It's 15-all. It's like a tennis match at the moment, both in score and going backwards and forwards. We've been stuck on 15 for a while, Kel.
Yeah.
Sherlaw with it. Looks across, finds Fennell.
You see now Sandholt starting to move Gribble up high to try and get that high hold.
And we've got another turnover, Kel. So still stuck on 15. I think Lesage has gone to the bench. You'll probably see that Grant's come up the other end. Oh, turnover again. This time Fennell, does she keep it in? She does, but she can only go to Veve. This 16th goal is proving elusive for both sides. So there has been a change at GA.
Grant.
Grant on for Lesage. And the other
another
Grant
turnover.
throws it away. So we've got Keisha Grant out there and Maddie Grant. Maddie Grant, the GA. Keisha Grant is the wing attack with the ball now. And they assure me no relation to each other.
Well, it's a mid-quarters game at the moment.
So they finally get it to Adams. They've struggled to get it to her recently. She steps in. She misses, but gets her own rebound. And the curse of 15 is broken.
We got there in the end.
So QUT get goal number 16. We've got a timeout here to the Jets. And that was, well, tough to watch, Kel.
Yeah, that was, yes.
The defence was intense.
That's right.
And neither side could convert. Might not be aware, Kel, but it was a awards ceremony today for the Queensland Suns. The special awards that we have each year for the player of the tournament when we go to national titles, and the Open men's player for the Queensland Suns was none other than Mero Clough.
Ah, Mez.
He was also the player's player, I believe.
Yes.
For the Open mix, they have 2 awards. They have a male and a female. Billy Mayer won that award, and of course Romana Bell was the female player for them.
Romana Bell.
Yeah, and the player's player was Emily Latter, and they Latter is part of the QUT Ruby side, which is why I bring that up.
And Romana Bell played a couple of the games.
She played, for Cougars. She played in Sapphires for Cougars, and I'm hearing whispers they might be trying to sign her for the rest of the season. So pretty exciting news for her if that comes off. I'm not sure it will, but we'll see what happens. So Joe Morgan, laying down the law a little bit. I don't know Joe well enough to know if this is an angry Joe or a happy Joe, but she had a bit to say. That's Tracy Bruce, I know that look.
Yeah.
So she's being very clear in her direction there, wants them to start moving. They've made a change at centre. Looks like Ridley's going to centre. Hams will stay at wing attack. And Lagai to the bench, it looks like. And have we seen... No, yes, we have.
Cubby's coming
Lily Cubby's
on.
coming on. We expected this would happen. I reckon Cubby, if she's performing well and not
Yeah,
injured, I think she'll
it will
finish
help
out
lift.
the game. What a pass there from Keisha Grant. Saw the opportunity,
Yes.
fired it in. Adams makes no mistake. So the lead out to 2, QUT 17 to 15. They've led it by as much as 4. Vava gets a hand in. Taylor reacts quickest. And we're in transition again. Ball comes down. Grant with it, fires it back. Oh, nice play by Grant. She's owned the last couple of minutes.
Yes,
She's coming out of the timeout, fired up.
and she does love that left side of the court.
We noticed that last game,
Yeah,
didn't we?
the left
It was
pocket.
almost a set move, straight
Yeah,
to the pocket.
so she'll probably prove us wrong today.
Now she's going down the right side. No, she should have gone to the left. So they throw it away. 18 to 15, they lead it by 3. So this Claire Iongi, we don't know much about her. She's playing brilliantly for the Jets. Gets us underway. Got the ball now. It looks like we've had a change at wing defence. That's Barretto on for the Jets. And Veve, the Ferrari, leaps up, gets the ball, and continues the transition. Grant caught one for a troubles there from Sherlaw. And it falls the way of Adams from range. Hits the back of the ring, but falls. So they're back to a 4-goal lead. That's their biggest lead. They've matched it. They had it in the first quarter. Jets fought back. We call them the comeback queens.
Yeah, they don't want to let that margin get too big, though.
Sandholt trying to get the Mizuno momentum back. Can't, but brilliantly done by Cubby. Keeps it alive. Unfortunately, it falls the way for the QUT side, and they're in transition. Litherland.
Oh,
She's made a difference since she's come out there. Grant finds Veve. We've got a obstruction call, I think. Ball back with QT into Adams. Shoots and scores. And just like that, a tied game. It was 15-all for a long time.
yes, it was.
And now we've got
now it's broken.
five
Yeah.
straight for the QT. They own the Mizuno momentum at the moment. In it goes. Grant steps on, gets it to Adams. They got it for the push-off.
Offensive
Nice work there by Iongi.
contact.
Sherlaw, the skipper, trying to get us going. Obstruction call here on Grant. 2:57 to play. We're inside the last 3 of the first half. 20 to 15. It's been a struggle. Both teams not conceding an inch. Long ball. That's over a third.
Yeah, I think Jets need to just go back to playing short, sharp. You know, keep it nice and close. Use the channels through the court. At the moment, we're just popping the ball up too high. Too many long passes.
So back it goes. Contact here. That was very late by, well, not dangerously late, but just late on the ball.
Oh, that quick turn and release pass.
So Grant connects with Adams, and Adams gets goal number 21. They're on a 6-0 run at the moment, the QT side. Jets trying to wrangle the momentum back. Ridley looking in, can't go. I thought Sandholt was open. Again, they can't find Sandholt in this one, and they turn it over.
They lose that.
And we've got a call. We're taking it back.
Yep.
So Hams with the Jets. Nice work there. And now we're getting an obstruction. No contact call on Veve. Probably would have preferred advantage here, I'd say, the Jets. They had it on the circle. So Taylor comes around. Cubby. Her first shot, is it? I think it is. And she misses. Taylor keeps it in. Sandholt quickest to react. Nope. It didn't go in. It was out. So disappointing. So this time they find Sandholt.
done.
Nice and close. Needs a shot. She misses. She gets her own rebound.
Just need to settle.
Misses again. We saw this a little bit yesterday. Hit the
Yes.
front of the ring. Third time's a charm. She gets goal number 16 and gets the Mizuno momentum shift. QT with the ball. Grant, quick release to Grant. That's not a mistake. I'm not stuttering. That is true.
Grant to Grant. Well, we see that play a lot where, you know, the goal attack receives the pass and Keisha Grant is already deep in the pocket. So, yeah, something to watch there.
Do you think there's an opportunity for Iongi to come out and take a
I
spectacular
think so,
intercept?
yeah. I think you could, if you pick that up, you could go hunting for that ball.
So Covey with the ball, fires it back. The skipper's got it. A lot of whistle in this game. And now we're calling time. 32 seconds left. Margin 6 QT. Fires it in. Covey with the ball again. How many passes have had to go back, Kel?
Yeah, but Sandholt was there holding and she wasn't double teamed, so I'd be giving that ball straight to her.
So Covey missed a first. Will she get a second? She does. And Lily Covey's away. Gets her count opened. 22-17. 14 seconds left. QT, they're looking to have the last play of the game. And inexplicably, Iongi left her opponent in the last dying seconds of a quarter. So Ridley will probably hold this. No, she takes it. Maybe our clock's not the same as this official timer, and it clearly isn't. Oh, again, Danielle Taylor got a hand on that. Difference is 6. No idea how long to go. Can't be long.
Yeah, straight in and shoot.
Oh, obstruction call. Oh, right on the buzzer. Gribble gives away a penalty, and after the buzzer, Sandholt scores. It's a 23-18, and QUT, they've won that quarter 13-7, and it is 23-18, margin of 5. Kel, what did you make of the first half?
Well, that was a real, obviously really close quarter. I feel like there was just a couple of little mishaps in the second quarter there for the Jets, and we saw that middle period where it just went ping pong back and forth. But yeah, they're still in it. So
see what happens. We got stuck on 15-all for a long time. Then the QT went on a 6-0 run, and they lead this one by 5, 23-18. Second half action coming up straight after this.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in a game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena for the last game in round number 7. We're officially at the halfway point of this competition, and it is a great battle at the moment. QUT, they started the season, they dropped their first 3, they got their shooter back, and they're on the rise. They won the next 2, looking to make it 3 straight for them, and they lead this one over the Jets, 23-18. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by none other than Kel Harrison. Kel, it was a little bit scrappy, but the QUT side just did enough to get the lead, yeah?
Yeah, so QUT have just gone back to, they're playing great steady netball and just managed to get the lead on there.
So we're looking at the Jets there. Of course, they're missing one very big in. That's the young lady in the purple shirt there. She was away in Perth last night with the Firebirds. That's Ash Irvin. And depending how far the Firebirds go into the season, her availability could be compromised a bit as she gets the opportunity with the Firebirds. So yeah, it's happened a little bit quickly. It was tied on 15-all and then a 6-0 run to QUT, and that gives them the lead of 5 at the moment. Mizuno are proud to support grassroots netball and your feet on court. From the junior stars of tomorrow to the stars of today, whenever you play on court, Mizuno has the netball footwear to shoot your game. Check out their new range. I have. It's on mizuno.com.au or at selected stores. Mizuno is made for you. It's made for netball. And I saw some of the shoes just yesterday, and I keep hinting the Cougars had a box full of shoes and no size 11E. So if Mr. Mizuno is listening.
Extra wide.
Yes, that'd be great. 11E. I look fantastic in white shoes. So
yes.
I look good with my jeans. And, flashback to the 70s, the old white sneakers and the jeans.
I take a size 9, by the way.
Excellent. You've got more chance than I. I'm not sure that I do a male shoe. So today, this is our game 4. We've been here since 12. Rays over the Thunder in an absolute crackerjack game. That was really great to watch. Mendy Rays 47, Thunders 45. Then we went down to the coast, and it was not at capacity, but very close to capacity at Carrara
it was a great
Stadium.
crowd.
There was a massive crowd. The flags were waving. The music was pumping. They ran out through fireworks.
The flamethrowers go. Yeah,
they absolutely did. They put
mascots,
on a show. The mascots were there.
The mascots were
Two different
dancing.
mascots.
Yeah.
And the Titans ran out victory 53-41, but the Wildcats were brilliant. They led the 15-8 at quarter time, and it was 24-all at halftime. They just didn't have the best second half.
kept right in there.
But the Titans did brilliantly, and then the Cougars, they did what the Cougars do, and they beat the Tigers 71-47 in the game preceding this one. If you get a chance, if you haven't seen them, watch back some of those games, particularly the first two. Some of the netball was outstanding. That brings us to next week, Kel, and we're back at Nissan Arena.
Yeah.
We've got one game on Saturday. That's the Tigers QUT netball. It's almost must-win time for the Tigers. They've slipped down to 7th on the ladder, and they really need to start winning again. And they'll be taking on QUT. That's 2 o'clock on Saturday. And then we go for Sunday. We start at 2 again. We got Cougars Mendy Rays, Titans USQ Jets, and then the big one at 6, Wildcats v Thunder.
Yeah.
Wildcats looking to open their account. Thunder looking to maintain their spot in the 4. For tickets, you go to sapphireseries.com.au, and please join the socials. We indicate on the socials through the week. We do the gem of the week, and also we indicate which games are on KO, which games are on the social media platforms. So it's important you join that so you're kept up to date with all the news. And Ash Irvin having a big yawn there. She must be a little bit tired from all the travel to Perth and back.
And the excitement of the win.
I was going to say, screaming at her team. It was tied 53-all at three-quarter time, and they pushed on the Firebirds and got themselves, I think, 3rd or 4th on the ladder. They might be 3rd, maybe 4th now after today's results.
I haven't seen the result. Oh, yes, we did. I just saw the result earlier, but we won't say anything just in case.
So they're back in the 4, and they started the weekend in 7th, so get on the Firebirds. Home game next week, so get your tickets. Jets ready to go. They're on the court. Let's start seeing if there's any changes. Doesn't look so. So Ridley in its centre at the moment.
Cubby's still on.
Cubby's still on. Littleton, Taylor and Gribble are back. Veve, there's Keisha Grant. No, I think both teams are starting the 3rd quarter the way they finished the 2nd. And boom shagalaga, it falls the way of Adams, and she gets the first goal of the 2nd quarter. And also gets the lead out to 6 at the same time. So it's 23-18 in favour of the QUT side. Half-time score. So they fire it across. Ridley with the ball. She finds Cubby. We've probably... Do you reckon Cubby and Fennell about even time for the season?
Yeah, I think so. They've been sharing that goal attack spot quite well, and you know, both capable shooters.
So the ball falling out of court on the missed shot. Taylor kept it in, hit the ring, and unfortunately Gribble couldn't pull it in, so it falls away back of the Jets. So Sandholt opening her account for the second half, misses. This time they let it go.
Maddie Ryan did really well. Lily Gribble did really well there, pressuring on Sandholt and, you know, moving her feet around and changing her position. So
we identified that pre-game as one of the key matchups. Gribble, of course, the best hang time in the league, and Sandholt one of the best holes. So it was going to be a great work, and Sherlaw picked that one out. So brilliant work by her. Veve, advantage obstruction, play on, says the umpire. Barretto with it. We didn't see a lot of Barretto yesterday. In fact, did we see it all the last few minutes as well?
Yeah.
Came on very late. So back with the Jet side, the Green Machine. They love a comeback.
They certainly do. They love the pressure.
They're only down by 6.
Well, I don't know that they'd be loving the pressure, but they perform very well under pressure.
Reminds me of a Billy Joel song, Pressure. And a goal there to the Jets. They get the Mizuno momentum back. Veve gets us underway for QUT. QUT in the orange, going right to left of your screen. Nice play there. Grant connecting with Adams. Adams falling in, takes a shot beautifully. And the margin is back to 6, 25-19. Cubby with the ball, looks crossways, finds Ridley. Hell ball, it is indeed. Great pressure again. Put that down to Chloe Litherland in the front of Maddie Ridley.
It's unfortunate because, you know, Hams was there. The options were there. We're just not seeing the options.
We've said that a few times in this broadcast. A little bit of tunnel vision maybe for the Jets. Grant, fires that in. Too hot to handle for Adams.
Cool hand Adams.
Stop it. both the Jets goal attacks, the QUT goal attacks, a little bit, some of their passing goes a little bit astray. I think Grant's been really good today, but that one there, just too much heat on it. So Barreto fires it down, finds Ridley. Is this the start of the comeback? Little Cubby gets the feet moving, loves this range. This is her range. She aims, she shoots, she misses. Sandholt comes over the top, but the ball's gone out, and it's with the Jets. Came off Lily Gribble last. See Lagara in the background there warming up. Her return is imminent. And Cubby, the call is held. Umpire sees it differently. Now both players out. Cubby makes no mistake and gets the goal. It's back to 5. And the ball off screen. There it is. Surprise. It's like, where's Wally? So Keisha Grant trying to get Maddie Grant to drive the corner. She doesn't. They have to go back to Little, and Grant this time comes up through the middle, into the pocket. Can they find Adams? They can't on this occasion. Grant taking Sherlaw out, which is nice. That opens it up for Adams. And that is nice play. Put that down to Maddie Grant, moving the defence around. Adams, she missed twice now. Gets her own rebound both times. This time she makes no mistake. Step to a favourite side there.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
So 26-20. And the margin is 6 at the moment. Jets with the ball. Nowhere to go. Hams has to go back. Thankfully, Sherlaw was there. And it's just a bit flattered in offence at the moment. Cubby gets them going now.
Yeah, nobody's driving to the ball, and when they are driving, it's a soft drive. So
they're double teaming Sandholt at the moment. Now they have to peel off because Cubby came in. And that's probably the key, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they're double team, Cubby has to get in. It gets one of the defenders
off. That's right. And
you know,
if Sandholt's holding on the back space, she needs to run around the front on ball side, so it opens that up for Sandholt.
Nice call. Bit of a front cut there, Kelly, you reckon?
Yeah.
Or was it a pop and drop?
Yeah, no, the front sweeping drive.
The front sweeping drive.
We're bringing that one back out of the vault.
Not the stop and pop?
No.
I do like a good stop and pop. So back it goes. Jets with the ball. The Green Machine. They're working their way down the court. They have to go back on this occasion. 3 passes have gone nowhere. They find Ridley. Nice play there. Cubby drove around the outside of the circle well. Wants the backspace. Sandholt. Ooh, hand in there from Taylor. Sandholt gets the penalty and the goal.
Bring it back to 5.
And it is a 5-point game, 27-22. That little 6-0 run late in the second quarter, the difference at the moment. We seem to be stuck on 15 all from eternity. So, nice space pass there. They're going back though, not in the right spot. Grant, same result. Gets it to Adams. And Adams gets another goal. And they lead it by 6. It's hard netball, Kel.
Yeah, it's Jets aren't finding it easy getting it in there.
Lily Cubby does brilliant there. Super shot range. And Lily Gribble.
Rejection.
More hang time than Michael Jordan, I reckon. She pulled that one out of the air, batted it out of play. And Cubby will get us underway again. Oh, Danielle Taylor was close to that herself. Cubby likes to shoot from there. Ooh, misses on this occasion. And the ball goes the way of QUT. They're looking for a fast transition. They get it way through Littleland. Hell ball. Put that down to Sandholt. She was all over that. Like flies on dirty socks. She was all over it. And gets it back. Can she finish with the shot? No, kicks it back out. That looks like Lagai's come on at wing attack. Hams to the bench. Not surprised. Played big minutes yesterday. Big minutes again today. And the shot goes up for Sandholt. She misses. It's the front of the ring again.
Yes.
And second time round makes no mistake. 28-23. Veve gets us underway. Veve just glides into the corner.
Lyongi had a look at it. So, yeah, so obviously picking up that next drive is straight to deep in that pocket. So we may see an intercept coming soon.
So Maddie Grant stepped in there, passed off to Adams. She gets the goal, maintaining this 6-goal lead. Jets unable to eat into it at the moment. And QUT unable to advance it. Jets with the ball. Maguire puts the afterburners on. She'll have to be quick to get that one. She can't. It goes out. Unfortunately, Sandholt was there as backup. So Gribble will get us underway. Right on the goal line. They forced them back. Did you used to play that when you were a kid? Force them backs? Did you ever play that? No, I didn't play force them backs. Okay. Great game.
No idea what you're talking about.
Well, you get two teams. You're on either end of a footy field, and you either kick or throw a ball, and you force the other team back.
Right.
Hence the term, force them back.
Okay.
So, great game. So, speaking of great games, Alicia Adams is having one. She gets goal number 30 for the QUT side, and they now lead it by 7. This is their biggest lead of the game. A pass from low goes over the baseline. You see that so often. And if you've ever been coached by me, that is one of my bugbears.
Don't do that.
If you want to keep Coach happy, get him a cup of tea and don't do that.
Cup of tea.
So hell ball, no. Jets just got rid of it. This defensive pressure, this time Grant over the ball. Schuler brings it down. They're playing safety first netball here, the Jets. Very patient in the offensive end.
Everybody's driving to the same corner.
Sandholt got the hold, looking for it. Back to back on Gribble. I think the fact Lily Gribble's there, just putting a bit of doubt into the Jets' mind. Fennell's back on, Cubby to the bench. Didn't have long off, did she, Fennell?
No.
Cubby. Sorry, Fennell long off. Cubby wasn't on that long.
Yep.
Fennell get a shot away here. And scores.
I would just say they need just a couple of settling shots there, and I think Fennell at the moment is, she's shooting quite well. So
she's a steady player. So here she is again, gets the ball. A pass comes off QUT last. Smart play by Fennell to let it roll out. So that goal by Fennell and Mizuno momentum shift the way of the Jets. Ridley looking to make it 2 straight.
Oh, Sandholt. On
How
the
did she do
move.
that? Almost like a limbo dancer.
Oh.
So ball with, no, I thought it was with QUT. So did the QUT defenders. Fennell will get us underway again. Doesn't go to Lagai, fakes it to Lagai, goes to Ridley at the top. Then drives the base herself. Nice play by Tiani Fennell. And the shot rolls in. So 2 straight now to the Jet side. Is this the start of the comeback, Kel?
They're keeping in there, yeah, maybe.
It got out to 7, could have been 8. Instead it's 5. Veve with it. Again, I don't think I've ever seen a game where it's so hard to get to the shooters. Brilliant defence both sides. Oh, Grant drove around. Adams will get the goal.
That was just enough then to bring Sherlaw off because they were double teaming Adams. So
smart play by Grant. Oh, a turnover here. So the run of the Jets comes to an end. Mizuno momentum back with QUT. Having to go around. Both sides. Defensive pressure huge. And another luck of the bounce falls the way of the QUT side. I think it hit Lagai and she wasn't watching. Veva chases that one down. Grant, can she connect? Grant does well. That brings Sherlaw out again, but we've got a call outside the circle. They would have loved the advantage there, QUT. And the nice pass over the top, round arm action. Like a leg spin bowl, that one.
like a Warnie.
Oh, rest in peace, Warnie. Alicia Adams gets another goal, back to 7.
Great work by Barretto.
Don't forget, join us on the Heart Sapphire Series page. Lots of people watching. Thank you for your support yet again. Drop us a comment. Tell us where you're watching in the world.
Or just say hi to us.
So,
it's late in the day.
Feeling a bit lonely, are you, Kel?
No.
Kel wants someone to say hi. So, back with the Jet side. They fire it down. Oh, hands over there. Danielle Taylor. Who else but DT?
DT Taylor.
She picks that off. Throw-in is with the Jet side. Maguire again. Can't find anyone. Fennell has to come a long way out. She'll throw it in. Oh, brilliant work. Taylor again batted that to Gribble. Great backup and teamwork between the QUT defenders. Now they're on the transition. This is a huge moment. Don't forget it's their centre next. So if they score here and score off their own centre, it'll be 10.
Sherlaw.
In a low-scoring game, a margin of 10. That'll be hard to reel in, Kel.
Yeah.
Oh. Not sure why, but Grant went... Adams was free under the hoop, but went to the front position there. Grant wants it. This time they go to Adams. And she scores well. So 34-25, it's out to 9.
Oh, they'll want to keep this at single digits before we go to the last quarter.
If you're watching at home, don't forget, QUT didn't play yesterday. They did travel to Townsville only for the game to be postponed.
Offside by Barretto.
Oh, loose pass there from Grant. Maybe she thought Barretto was out of play. But on a offside, you're not out of play. So back it goes. The ball now with the Jets. They've caught a break there. Ridley with the ball. Sandholt. She's out of the circle. You don't see that often.
Yeah.
Doesn't go that far on holidays, they say, Kel. So Ridley, nowhere to go to. We'll have to go outside to Lagaya.
Sandholt's in the perfect holding position. Just not seeing her. There we go.
Indicates where she wants it. Probably
yes.
Better than most shooters.
Yeah.
And they can't get the ball to her. It's a struggle at the moment. Put that down to the defensive end of QUT. Gribble and Taylor, what a team. Back it goes. Nice controlled pass there by Ridley. So that little mistake up the other end.
Yeah, little run that QUT had. You know, Jets have done well to bring this back.
We could have had it out to 10. Instead, we're at 7. So QUT looking to get a Mizuno momentum shift here. Verve with it, finds Adams. Adams on the move. And nice work there by Barretto. We're inside the last 30 seconds of this quarter. Oh, loose ball, jeez. That was a contest.
Yeah.
Just hung in the air. Got the interest of the Jets defenders. And Jets, they don't want to take it. 3 seconds to go. Ridley, she wants to hang on to it.
Oh,
and what's the call?
Close to the edge.
Gotta be. She was walking the precipice on that one. Because the clock said 3 seconds.
Yeah.
You're only allowed to hold it for 3.
Yes.
Well, actually, if you get to 3, it's a hell ball. So it comes to an end the quarter, and it's a 35-27 three-quarter time result. So that means it's 12-9. They win it by 3, QUT, and they hold a lead of just 8. So, Kel, third quarter comments quickly?
Yeah, I think the Jets are still in it. I think they just need to work on their clogging up the same space, so trying to get free. I think that's what's happening down in the attacking end. So
the Jets have their wings lowered at the moment. Can they recover? They are the comeback queens, and we will see if they can fight their way back into this one when we come back after these messages.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in a game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
Welcome back to Nissan Arena for the final game in round 7. After this game here, everyone will have played each other once, and we'll start the second rotation. It's 35-27 the score at the moment. It's a margin of 8 to QUT. It's been a great game thus far. It is more characteristic of the defensive play rather than the offensive prowess that we see from both these sides. It's been a grind, Kel Harrison.
Yeah, it certainly has. You know, the Jets have struggled a little bit in that quarter to get it into their circle, so and I think that's due to, you know, running into the same space. So
second quarter we're at 15-all for what seemed like an eternity, and there was a little run by QUT. When I say little, it went to 6-0. So they went on 6-0 run, and that has given them buffer, and they've just built on that lead a little bit, and they've got it out to 2. Let's see if there's been any changes. Nothing's popping out at me at the moment, and a turnover straight away. Well, Hams is back on the court at wing attack. That means Lagai probably to the bench. No, Lagai seems to have gone to wing defence. Barreto to the bench. Is that right?
yes.
So
Yep, that's correct.
we saw Lagai play some wing defence in other games previously. This is huge for QUT. If they score here, they do, and they're well on the way to victory. Like, they lead it by 9 in a low-scoring game. At the moment, the Jets are only scoring 9 a quarter, so they almost have to be perfect from here out to get this game back in. But have we said it once, we'll say it 100 times, they love a good comeback.
They like to come, they like to come from being down, and can actually bring it. So I wouldn't count them out just yet.
So Adams gets the first 2. The margin's 10, double figures. First time in the match we've been at this point. So Jets, all work to do.
That was a great quick release.
So they fired across, and the ball with Tiani Fennell started the game, had a rest, Cubby came on, and she's back out there now. So 37-28. Veve gets us underway again. Back they go. Veve being very patient. She'll go back all day if she has to. That's the 3rd time. Will there be a 4th? No, goes across Lillian with the ball. Keisha Grant on her favourite left side. And that one was just thrown
in the air.
Straight in the air.
It's about in the air for about 5 minutes.
It was. So we were mentioning the new player, Claire Iongi. Started like a house on fire.
Yeah.
Have to say, though, at the moment, though, Adams has worked her out a little bit. Hasn't crowd. She's pressured the ball, but hasn't
she's still
been able
pressuring. She's still there pressuring, but it is a tough job on Adams, just with that height advantage and the way that she holds herself.
So Fennell misses, gets the putback, and the margin back to 9. Iongi started really, really well, and now Adams holding her at bay at the moment. Sherlaw pushing on to Adams. Grant gets an advantage there, gets an obstruction call, steps in and gets a second chance. That's made it very much easier for Grant on that occasion. Oh, misses the shot though. Iongi pulls down the rebound. So instead of being at 10, they get a chance to make it 8, the Jets. Hams goes long.
Oh, what a pass.
Pocket. Back to Hams, it's a give and go. And Sandholt.
And that's the play that you need. You need Tiani Fennell to come to the ball on the ball side, so it opens it up for Sandholt.
So the comeback's on, Kel. It got out to 10, it's now at 8. The Jets have come from behind in 2 of their wins already this season. Can they do it for a 3rd time? Ridley with it, fires it in. Sandholt doesn't want to shoot from there, has to go back. Hams with the ball. This is a huge play for the Jets. If they want to win this one, they've got to score here.
Great hands in there, Gribble.
Lily Gribble, hands over. And again, Ridley nowhere to go. Eventually finds Sandholt. She passes to Fennell. Oh, nice play there. Oh, draws the contact foul on Gribble. Does she pass off this time? No, she shoots and misses, but Sandholt gets the board. And then she misses. And Gribble this time does enough to give it back to QUT. If you notice Lily Gribble today, very quick on the baseline throw-ins.
Yes.
Trying to catch the Jets off guard. Wing defence with the ball now, fires her across. Lidland's been huge since she's come out there. Got an obstruction call. I think that was on Lagai.
Oh.
Maddie Grant through to a double team. Adams, one of the few people in the league, could pull that in. And she got aggressive there. Wanted that ball. Sherlock contesting. 39-30, Kel. Can they do it, the Jets?
I think they can. I don't think it's too far just yet. I think they're still in it.
Let's check our predictions. You picked the Jets. No, sorry, yes, you picked
Yeah,
the Jets
I
by 2, didn't you?
I think by 7.
Jets by 7.
Yeah.
I picked QT by 12, and the margin now 10.
Wow.
I prefer to be in my shoes than yours, Kels. Mainly because my shoes are bigger and I wouldn't fit into yours.
Yours are an 11E.
They are. If you're listening, Mr. Mizuno, 11Es. So back it goes. It falls away with Tiani Fennell. Last year I was pushing for drinks to be delivered. Nothing happened.
So you're not holding out hope?
I'm not actually. For 3 years I've been asking for free chicken palmies at the Carina East. I've nothing. I've been getting donuts. So back it goes. They fire it into the corner. Veve with it. A great pass. Quick release. Finds Adams. That pass takes her away from the hoop a little. From range, it rings out. Iongi gets the rebound. So they're still alive here, the Jets. We got 9.5 to play. They're down by 10. The comeback has to start now. Fennell, nice drive through the middle. I don't think I've watched a game of netball where the first option is to go backwards. So often.
Yeah. Especially when there's options forward. Like there's been quite a few times where the Jets players have been free, but the vision just hasn't been wide enough to see them.
So the Mizuno momentum goes back the way of the Jets side. And all contest here, which way's it go? Possession call to Veve. And Grant will have it just outside. Now she'll take the shot. Pass the ball over. And Alicia Adams gets goal number 41 for the QUT side. Coming to this, let's have a look at the stats. Now, QUT had only played 5 games. This is only their 6th. And they'd scored 229. So you divide that by 4 or 5, so about 46.5 per game they're scoring. So they're on track for that again. The Jets way down on their production. They've played 6 for 273. So they're at high 40s as well. The ball comes in. Sandholt with the ball. Fennell, nowhere to go. Again, a back pass. This time they get it to Sandholt. Shoots and scores.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Gribble's done a top job on her, though. It's been a good battle between those two.
Yes.
So the margin is 9. QT working the ball down.
See Shanae Grant come on into goalkeeper.
So some fresh legs out there. Grant on Adams. We saw Grant a couple of weeks ago. A lot of push and shove. And she draws it from Adams straight away. That's what she can do. She gets in your grill.
This will,
hands in from Keisha Grant this time.
I was about to say this was a much needed turnover if they can convert, but unfortunately just hands over the ball.
So in the pocket for Maddie Grant. And got obstruction outside. They probably prefer the advantage. Back it goes. Nowhere to go. They have to go to the air. And this time there's a contact call. So, all right.
So Sherlaw's gone to the bench, and we see Iongi now come into goal defence.
You want a fun fact?
Yes, I do.
We've got 3 Grants on the court.
Oh, wow.
I don't think they're related to any of them.
No one's related to anybody.
So we've got Maddie Grant out for the QUT side. She's playing GA. The WA's Keisha Grant for the QUT side.
Yes.
And Shanae Grant's just come on to goalkeeper for the Jet side. So one of the Grants takes a shot. The other Grant can't pull it in. It falls away of Adams. It's like when we had the real and the
real Metcalf and the fake Metcalf.
So these are all real Grants.
These are actually all real people.
Maybe it's a Grant family reunion out there. Oh, smart play by Maddie Grant. Just battered that to Adams. She caught it with the legs. And the margin, Kel, I just want to point this out to you, is 12.
Yes.
So if it stays this way, I'll be a very happy camper. QT, though, they lead it by 12. They'll be looking to build on that. Jets looking to eat into it. Ridley, nowhere to go. Into the pocket for Fennell. They're double teaming
Just the hesitation on the pass. You know, again, you've got Fennell that was there by, you know, pretty much by herself in that pocket. And, yeah, they should be delivering that ball.
So no hesitation on that one. But unfortunately it goes out. So Tiani Fennell will have to start all over again. I was just watching them play there. Like, they double team Sandholt a lot. And then Fennell comes in, but then peels back out. She doesn't take anyone with her a lot of the time, so she needs to actually go through the circle.
Yeah.
And then one of the defenders will pick her up.
Will come across,
and come across, and that'll open it up for
Yep.
Sandholt. So, because right now she's just sort of coming in and then going
She's
straight
sort of
back
getting
out.
in the mess as
in
well.
the mess, and then comes out of the mess because they need her as an option. And, yeah, so that's why it's probably not working as slickly as it could. Just in my opinion, though, Kel.
Yeah.
I might be completely wrong. So, Ridley with the ball, fires it across. Oh, lucky bounce there for Fennell. She goes around the corner. Sandholt looked like it was contact on Dribble, not called. And the ball back with QUT now. Hoping to get this lead to 12.
You are. I wouldn't say the Jets would be.
Well, it's one of my former clubs out there, QUT,
Yeah.
as you know, I worked for them last year. But, yeah, I just, 12 sounds like a nice number to win by.
Nice ring to it.
Yeah.
Nice even number.
So, I've had a great day in picking the margins. And there it is, the 12. So if they could just use the clock for 4:05. So, and back it goes. Veve with the ball, fires it across.
Again, there's that 1-2 pass right deep into the pocket.
So Grant comes out again.
Oh, Iongi had great hands over then. Forced that error.
Is that a footwork call?
Yes.
Okay, footwork it is. I thought she called it for replay. So it's a bit unfair because Iongi had a hand in there.
Oh, Adams.
You can't coach height. And Adams used all of her 196 centimetres there to get that ball. And Grant, they wanted to shoot. She looked to pass off. It's a short shot.
Grant didn't want to shoot that ball.
Didn't. You could see it in the face. But if you want to get into form, the only way you can do that is by shooting. Sometimes it's a rough ride, but you've got to keep doing it.
That's right. If you don't shoot the ball, you're never going to get it in.
See, that's better. Fennell went through the circle there, and that took Taylor with her. See, again, this time, no. Sandholt with the ball, gets the backspace. Gribble does enough and gets the rebound. Lily Gribble, huge performance there. Maintains this beautiful margin of 12. Keisha Grant to the pocket. Veve with the ball. We're inside the last 3. And Grant. So exactly what Grant did there for the goal attack for QUT. She brought the defender with her, and that opened it up for Adams. So Hams with the ball. Fires it down. Fennell with it. Oh, Veve had a crack at it. Did enough.
There's that bounce pass. Yeah.
I had a pass from the hips. You had a mid-court bounce pass.
I do.
There we go. We should write a coaching manual. What not to do in that ball.
Well, it's going to be pretty short. It's going to be a short manual.
I reckon it'll be pretty thick. We've got a lot of bugbears.
Oh.
So, that's why we don't coach at the top leagues,
That's
maybe.
right. Yeah.
So, what's the old saying? Those that can play, those that can't coach, those that really can't commentate.
We commentate, yes.
So, back it goes. Keisha Grant, margin out to 14. This is not helping.
That was a really nice delivery by Grant.
So 15 now, and it's all QUT. They're finishing strongly. You've got to ask yourself, the fact they didn't play yesterday and the Jets had a very tough match, would that have affected the outcome of this result?
Oh!
Hams off the post.
Oh.
A set move. They practice out of training. I don't know. I made that up. So QUT with the ball. Margin is 14.
There we go.
Shanae Grant gets one back for for QUT. And the Jets with the ball at the moment. Long pass. Nowhere to go. It's just not happening in the offensive end for the Jets at the moment. Again, they finally get it in.
Yeah, that was unfortunate because that was a great pass into Sandholt.
They've only scored 34 at the moment. This for 35. They get it. So they're under 9.25 at the moment, Kel. That's not their normal output. And who's there but Madison Grant picked up the bounce pass, Kel. So, not sure why you're laughing. Jets get it back. So 31 seconds to go. Can they get the margin back to 12? So back it comes now. Lagai with the ball. Looks in, goes long. Oh, Lily Gribble. And Fennell this time, but she obstructs. So 15 seconds. One more. No, Sandholt can't pull it in. Paula Stewart calling for one more. She wants to use this short period of time to see if they can get it under pressure. But Shanae Grant bats it out. So the margin of 12 is superseded. It goes to 13. It's a 48 to 35 game. It's a low scorer. The Jets average under 9 a quarter. And they get 12 a quarter, the QUT side, and they win this one by 13 in the end. Kel, it was a hard-fought game.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of free-flowing netball. Every ball contested. And the QUT side just coming out on top on this one.
Yeah, the Jets, you know, they struggled to get it into the ring at times. And, yeah, the defensive pressure of the QUT just a little bit too much there.
Jets side, best for them. Who you call them?
Oh, for the Jets, this is going to be a hard one. I think Tiani Fennell, I think she did some really great work out the front. Yes, there's a few things to improve on there, but yeah, she created a little bit of movement. So
Tiani Fennell did play well. Maddie Ridley, for me, I thought she was the best. She kept trying, started at wing defence, moved to centre, and that was pretty impressive. The player of the game from QUT, who could it be?
QUT, I don't know. It's got to be, I think, Alicia Adams.
Adams was great. Gribble and Taylor as a team, brilliant as well.
Yeah.
For me, it was Chloe Little, and when she came on, things happened. They went on that 6-0 run when she came on. We were stuck at 15-all for some time. Well, that wraps up an incredible weekend of netball. We
Huge
covered
weekend.
7 games. It should have been 8. Just recapping today's results. Rays 47, Thunder 45. Titans over the Wildcats 53-41. Cougars comfortable winners over Cougars 71-47. And the game you just saw was QUT 48 over the Jets 35. Kel, thanks again for being part of the coverage.
Thanks for having me.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Hart Sports, Mizuno, Powerade, Mount Franklin, Legassic Jewelers. We're doing it all next week. We're at Nissan Arena. Get your backside, courtside. 1 game Saturday, 3 games Sunday. Action from 2. Tickets at sapphireseries.com.au. Make sure you follow the socials. Find out what the games are being broadcast on what platform. My name's Dave Mills, finishing a big weekend of netball. Thanks for joining us. It's bye for now, and as always, be brilliant, people.